Hey guys, welcome to the Benji the Bobcat channel. I've been doing a few videos here on doing runouts in 8 ball and 9 ball. For this video, I thought it would be a good idea to do a runout on all 15 balls and in order. And boy, was I wrong. It is not a good idea. I spent 2.5 days trying to get one run of all 15 balls in order, and I did get one run yesterday finally, and I'm going to show you that here today, along with some other clips of some good runs, 7, 8, 9, 10 balls in a row, and then just some good shots. But boy, is it a lot harder than I thought it would be. But it was fun, and I got a lot of good practice out of it. And you can practice your braking with this because you're definitely going to be braking a lot, your stroke, your shot making, your position. So it is a good practice, but I think everybody should try this at least once just to see how hard it is. For beginners, I would say try this with 9 ball, and it'll be a lot easier. With 15 balls on the table, trying to run them in order, it's just so hard. And you'll see in the games with my breaks, there's always, even if there's just one or two balls bunched up or touching each other, you have to break them out, and it's tough. But so I'm gonna show you the very first, after I stop talking here, the very first clip is going to be me with the run of all 15 balls. I took ball in hand on each break, and then tried to run them out. And then when you miss, that's game over. So let's see, what else do I have here? I think that's pretty much it. But my next video, I'm going to try and do a one-handed run out video for you guys. So I'm working on that already. And I've got a few other videos planned also. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this, and let me know if you guys try this and how you do. I'd like to see what other people can do with this game. And it's not easy with the 15 ball. It's not easy for A players, even pro players, to do. But give it a try and let me know how you do. All right, this is we're getting to my run here in just I think after this shot. And I'll commentate over it. I was so happy to finish this challenge. That's what it was, a challenge for sure. All right, here's the break. Been working on my breaks. I try to stop that cue ball somewhere in the center of the table, but it gets knocked around. Sometimes I put a little bit too much low or too much high on it, but I like to stop that cue ball in the middle of the table if I can. So I'm going to take ball in hand here. And I didn't cut anything out or edit this one. I think I just let it play through here. So I'm taking the one ball in the right bottom corner. I left myself an angle. I'm just going to let it come off the rail for the 2 ball in the left bottom corner. And of course I've got the 3 right there. I've got too much of an angle. I went too far with this cue ball, so I'm actually putting low left on this to draw it back to the right bottom rail, or the right side rail, and back out for the 3. Let's see. Okay, the 4 ball is at the other end of the table on the right side. Kind of just looking there to see where it's at. I'm going to use low left here. Bring the cue ball off of that right hand rail and back out to the center of the table. Not too bad here. I went a little bit farther than I was planning, so I'm going to use low left here and come off of that top rail back over for the 5. This is where it got really tricky. I thought the game was over after this shot because you can see the 6 and the 7 are close together there in the middle. And there is just no pocket for that 6 ball except the same pocket that the 5 ball is going to go in right now. So, and I didn't leave myself much of an angle to go around the table. So I just had to draw it back with low left and try and get in between the 6 and the 8. And to my surprise, that's exactly what it did. And you're gonna need some luck, I think, with this run out drill for sure. So you'll need a couple lucky shots here and there. And in this game, I just happened to get it. What I want to do for this one is just basically stun the cue ball over to the and off the rail and out for the 7 in the right side. But I didn't quite do that. It looks like it's straight in here, but I'm at an angle, so the cue ball is going to travel towards the top rail when I hit this. Now, the only pocket I really had for this is the top left pocket. So I'm going to use left-hand English on this, stun the cue ball up to that top rail, and that left-hand English is going to bring the cue ball back down. See how that left-hand English caught that top rail and it shot it back to the left. And I just barely got on the 8 ball here for that top left corner. So a little bit of luck there too, maybe. I knew it did what I wanted it to do. I'm going to take this up in that top left corner, and I think I try and stop it there for the 9 in the bottom right. Can't remember. Oh, I drew it back for the side pocket. Okay. Yeah, and I didn't draw it back as far as I wanted to, but it's still not a bad shot to take the 9 ball into the right center. What I'll do on this is I'll hit this with a little low right and draw it back. I wanted to draw it back down close to the bottom rail, but just off of it a few inches. And I didn't quite hit it as hard as I wanted to here, as you can see. So I'm kind of hampered by that 14 ball now to make the 11 in the right side pocket. And this, I'll just play this with some topspin and take the cue ball over to the right rail and off. Since I had drawn that cue ball back far enough, I couldn't really follow it and take it to get it closer to the 12 ball, so I left myself a longer shot on the 12. What I'm going to do here is use top left. I'm going to follow this 12 ball and take the cue ball off the top rail, and I believe the left top hand rail also. No, I just took it off the top rail and straight down. And on this shot, I'm just going to do a combination 13 into the 14. And when I hit this, that 13, I could tell by the angle here, the 13 was just naturally going to travel towards the right-hand bottom pocket. So I would automatically have position on the 13, just like that there. I wanted it to be more off of the rail, and I really mess up here, but I got lucky on the 15. I tried to bring the cue ball up the table past the 15, and then I wanted to make the 15 in this bottom right corner, but you'll see what happens here. I just didn't hit it exactly the way I wanted to. I put too much top left, so it traveled towards that rail in the 15. But it knocked the 15 off the rail a little bit, and I have a shot in the left side pocket. And that was my run, guys. After, oh my gosh, probably close to 14 hours of playing to get that one run. Now the rest of these are just some more runouts and some good shots that I had. Some steep angles like this one. And my position I messed up a little. I hit this one a little too hard. And I do have a good shot here. I mass A around the 13 because I can't hit the edge of the 3. So I had to hit down on this with a lot of right English. And I think this is another run out, or not a run out, but I run a few balls here, I believe. Yeah, right off the bat, I have the 1-5 up in the top corner. And I just drew the cue ball back for the 1 in the same corner. And then I'll hit this with a little bit of low right and draw it back a little bit for the 2 in the left bottom corner. Now the 3 is up the table, so I'm going to use a little bit of right, but that 4 ball was in the way. There was really nothing I could do there, so I just had to take the long shot on the 3. I make a good shot on this 3. This is a tough shot. Hit this with low right. To get on that 4 ball. I did end up missing that 4 ball. And the next game, decent break. Oh yeah, I made 5. I think I made 5 balls on that break. 1 and just drew it back a little bit. And I had to take the 3 off of the 6 there into the side pocket. I hit that hard because I knew it was going to hit that ball just to get across the table onto the 5 ball. And this was a run I could have easily done, but I messed it up. I made 5 balls on the break, and they were spread out nice, and I messed it up. And this was early on, when I had first started the challenge. But I made a few nice shots anyway. And the 8 ball on the side. Yeah, that's where I messed up there. I left myself hampered on the 11. Oh, maybe I made this one. Yeah. Okay, yeah, the 11 is the next one here is the one I missed. So next game, started on the 1 ball with ball in hand. I'll take the 2 in the side. I think I just stop it here for the 3 in the left bottom. Can't tell you how excited I was when I got that run of all 15 balls. And you'll understand just after trying this 15 ball run out one time, you'll understand why I was so excited. This was a nice shot here on the 4 ball. Hit this with top left so I could get up on the 5. Just hit that one perfect to get on that 5 and miss all those balls. A little luck involved in that one too. This one, I don't know what happened with the camera angle, but somehow I zoomed out. I don't remember ever touching the camera. It's only like this for a bit here. I drew it back for the 2 in the side. Almost drew it too far. And I'll just stun it over for the 3 in the bottom right. And I can't see the ball. The picture's so small. Oh, I have the 4 in the top left corner. And then I believe I use low right to come around 2 rails for the 5 in the bottom left. Yeah. I hit that one good. Oh, I hit it a little too hard, yeah. so I had to take it in the bottom right corner. 5 and the 6 is, I just had to back that up. Over. Oh, no, I did hit that right because I wanted to take it in the side. I tried to break that 8-ball out there, and I did hit it, but it still is bunched up with that other ball. This one is a good breakout shot here. Low left, and I drew it back to hit the 8. But I didn't end up good on the 8, and I ended up missing it, so that game was over. I think I have 2 more games maybe here, 2 or 3. Decent break. 1 ball, I can't see. I think the 2 balls in the middle there. So I just take it across the table for the 2 in the left side. I hit that really good. Got good position on it. Don't remember what I did here. Oh, I put top left. Yeah, I was at a bad angle. Put top left, and so I created an angle in the 3. I come back, I believe, 2 rails for this bottom left, for the 4 in the bottom right corner. Yep. Got a little bit lucky there, but I still hit it decent. And then straight up the table, or 2 rails. Yeah, straight up the table for the 5-6 combo. Just hit this fairly light so the 5 stays close to that pocket, which it did nicely. And next, the 7 ball. Yeah, I hit that soft to stay on the 7 in the bottom left. I believe the 7 is, yeah, I missed the 7, so that's why I cut that off. Just a bad shot. Not a bad break here. A couple balls tied up on the right side. Drew that one back for the 2 in the top right corner. Tried to draw it back further than that for the 3. I have a kind of a long shot here. I used low left on that. And I have kind of a steep cut here. And I remember this one. I was hoping that 10 ball by the side pocket there would stop the cue ball. I think it ended up, oh no, the 5 ball ended up hit the 5 ball. I did get lucky here because it left me a shot on the 5 still. Slow rolled that for the 6. And then I missed this easy combination with the 5-14. I had a lot of decent games, but just one little mess up and the game is over. You miss 1 ball or foul, your run is done. So an okay break here. A little bit bunched up on the left side. I'll just draw this one back just a tad, I believe, to create an angle on the 3 in the bottom right. Now that 4 ball is, I have to stop the cue ball somewhere so I can hit this next shot in between the 5 and I can't see that other ball stripe. And I'll play the combo here, the 4 into, it's either the 11 or the 13. And I hit that good. Now this one, that 6 is in the way because I wanted to be able to come back down the table for the 5 in that same corner. I knew it was going to hit the 6, so I did get lucky here because it went right in between those 2 balls. And 5 on the side, but I messed up that leave right there. And I had to use the bridge. And I make a really good shot here. This is such a tight cut, especially with the bridge. Squeezed it in there. And then I had an easy 7 ball in the top right corner and I missed it. So the next game, I believe this is the last game. Not sure. Went a little too far on this 2 ball on the side. Just tried to slow roll it for the 3. I wanted to play the 3 in the left side pocket. I believe I still do, but I don't have much of an angle. Made a good shot on it, and I ended up with a shot on the 4 ball. So this one, I was really mad. I hit it perfect. I just hit it too hard. You'll see what happens. I thought I hit it slow enough, but it just kept going. Went right behind that 13. I would have had a nice chance for a run out there. So these were just some of the games I had good, decent shots or decent runs on, but I ended up messing up. 1 ball. I'll just take this back and forth, I believe, across the table. Oh no, I just take it back out to the middle. I thought I was at more of an angle than that. This one I'll just take, I think, pretty much straight up the table. Nope, 2 rails. I never know what I'm going to do. Made a good shot on that. Should just be able to draw this back for the 4. Yeah. 4 on the bottom right. 5, I don't remember what I do here. Because that 5 definitely does not go in that top right corner. Oh, I guess it goes in the side. Okay. Yeah, I hit that good. And then I can just, I think, stop that. Yeah. Let it run into that ball to stop it for the 6. I think just back this up for the 7 in the bottom left. Hit that good, just hit it a little too hard. I'm hampered a little bit by those balls, but still have a decent shot. That's just a draw shot on the 8. Got a little bit lucky there because I hit that too hard. I could have really gotten in trouble there, but just played that easy off the rail for the 9 all the way down. I had to follow this, I believe. Looks like I'm putting backspin. I think I followed it with top left, but I hit it way too hard. Or I should have hit it harder, I guess, to come back up the table for the 11. And yeah, I ended up and missed that 11. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and hope you have a great day. I'll see you in the next video.